Toza lokho nomkhulisa kala sendoda esukoko bathini bathu mavula kuvala emzila amadoda number 1 locksmith. Today we are saying prepare the soil for a seed. I'm going to be very fast with this video so that we accommodate as many factors that are related to the topic as possible. Prepare the soil for the seed. Preparing the soil for the seed, we can explain it in many ways as we like to explain it, and we have experienced it in many ways, in many different ways, because we are different as human beings. To you it might say something different to me, and that should be respected. However, today we are saying, Gogo, I've been looking for a job for quite a long time. Gogo, I've been wanting to start the business for the long time. Gogo, I've been wanted to launch a label, to launch a business, to launch a music album, to launch whatever, to come up with something that is new, or to come up with a need in the community, whether it's a shop, it's a shisanyama, it's a liquor store, it's a church, it's a crash, whatever that you wanted to come up with. However, you don't know where to start. That is where the term prepare the soil for the seed comes in. The question will be, how prepared are you? How ready are you? Are you just saying it verbally? You also ready in all directions, in terms of for sure, Uguchi, should the opportunity for me to get that interview, I am ready. Preparing the term preparing the soil for the seed, it means one thing and only one thing: readiness. How ready are you? What have you done with whatever that you want to achieve at the end of the day? You haven't achieved it, but what have you done? You want to get a job, but you don't have any experience in that job. The days of saying noma imupum sevens, they don't work. Because noma go pay anything, I can take I can take anything. It only comes in after we've mentioned to say, I will be very happy if I can get a job in this field, in this field, in this field. If I can start a business in this sector, in this sector, in this sector, in this industry, and everything. However, I'm flexible. I learn easier. I'm not a hard-headed individual. I can adjust with any job at this present moment without hesitating, because of I have done multiple of different jobs, different businesses before. I must not lose myself as a healer. So don't be surprised. Somebody was negatively saying, I was watching this other video, and then I was reading the comments, and the guy's a healer. He was on point. He was really on point. He was not advertising. He was just on point about a certain thing that they were talking about, that he was talking about. And then here comes a negative individual who just said, yeah, he's advertising himself. So we need to understand the content, or when we present contents to the viewers, we present our content in a different ways. And yes, as a healer, that person must not lose themselves out as a healer. That's where I'm coming in with a point to say, you want a job. You have been failing to get a job. You want to start a business. Your business has been failing. It's because sometimes you don't know what is an obstacle. Maybe you have been failing because of the invisible walls. Maybe you have been failing because of some bad vibes, some external negative forces that are causing you not to succeed. Maybe it's not just a matter of saying, oh, what you are not succeeding because of there's something that you didn't do right. Sometimes your presentation, everything's on point. Your CV is on point. The draft of your book is on point. Everything that you're doing is on point. However, as much as it is on point, however, there are bad spirits around you. So, I'm giving you the challenge as we are starting the year. Let's learn to start a year with a mission. And let's understand, let's put it in our minds to understand that there are people out there who are against our mission. It might be the mission to get married this year. It might be the mission to get a new job this year. It might be a mission to get a job you are not working this year. It might be the mission to say, this is my last year. Your last year starts now in the beginning of the year. You cannot say this year, by the end of this year, I want to start a business, but you haven't prepared the soil for business. You haven't prepared it. You just have an idea that you are saying, definitely I'm resigning at the end of the year. Definitely I'm going to start the business at the end of the year. However, you have not done something towards it. Maybe there is a pastor that can assist you. Maybe there's a healer that can assist you. Why are you still sitting down and telling people that cares to listen to you? This year if I can. This year if I can. What about the things you spoke about last year? Maybe this year you don't want a toxic relationship. Maybe this year you are tired of fighting with your partner. Maybe this year you are tired of being insulted that you can't give birth. Maybe this year you are tired of being told I'm a fibroids with this all this is that. Maybe this year you are tired of being told by a partner, oh, you are not good enough for me in bed. You need to do something about it. Maybe you are tired of bleeding. Whenever you make love with your partner, or you even besides making love, you have a problem that you are always bleeding. You've got sores in your, you've got wounds in your body that they don't get healed and everything. It's time you get serious about your life, because sometimes things are happening because we are seriously not serious about our lives. We don't want to prepare the soil. Here comes the opportunity. How prepared are you? There's a project that is coming in the community. They want a tiler, they want a plumber, they want a plaster, they want a painter. Somebody deals with roofing and everything. Nama can do it. I want to put my company and I can get people to come and do that thing. Then you get people. Have you been into the position whereby you got a person to do a job that was given to you, and that person ends up taking that contract because that person gets jealous sometimes and prove it to the people that gave you the job to say, I'm the one actually that is an expert in this job. So it's not all the time that you need to just to go. I normally tell people to say, stay away from registering company and call them enterprise. What enterprise? It's because of it means I can do many things. Now life it gets serious. Now the tenders that are coming out, things that are coming out, they need somebody that specializes in that. They need a person that specializes. I've spoken about traditional healers that are specializing in certain things. So we need to be able to say, at least, let me learn one skill. Because it's one skill that makes you to have skills. So that you are able to say you are ready. You have entered, there's a company that says they want somebody to supply a stationery. There's a school that says they want somebody to apply with a stationery. Boom, it's a seed. They want the soil that is fertile when it comes to providing stationery. They want a soil that it's conducive, that has experience in wiring, in electricity, in telecommunication, in whatever. So you can't come with a general soil, then the mill, somebody wants to it comes with a seed of a millimil, a maize for millimil, not just a maize, because maize is different. We have different kinds of maize. We've got sweet corn, we've got whatever. It's all about the soil. What is this soil conducive for? So when you come, you don't know. You put the tender out there, they say, your pricing. Yeah, you can read, you can tell a nice story, but your pricing, it doesn't make sense. You think because of you have priced less, you're going to get that. You think because you have a contact inside, you're going to get that. Then there comes a person who has prepared the soil for the seed. They know the suppliers, the manufacturers of books. They know the manufacturers of paper. They know, you cannot tell them anything about the paper, whether it's a marker, whether it's a ballpoint, whatever that is out there that has to do with stationery. They know which stapler that gives a problem in the long run, which stapler that is called heavy duty, Kandi it's not. They've done their research. Then boom, they get the job. And their pricing is higher than yours. It's higher than the budget, but they still give them that. They are prepared to go to the council, to go to the management, to motivate, to say, this person knows what he's talking about. Yes, we did it wrong because we are not a specialist of stationery. We are the end users of stationery. But this person, the way he's pricing and everything, the way he mentions the quality of a pen that is required for this is this kind of a quality, without even mentioning a name of the ball pen or of the stationery. You want to be the manager, but you are not. You can see that people are taking advantage of you. You are weak, lula. A person can just talk to you as they like and everything, but you are sitting down there and say, I qualify, but you don't want to give me that position. It's because of the question is, are you strong enough? Can you stand your ground as a leader? Can you lead people, or you just can lead people based on a paper, or you qualify because you have studied what management? How prepared are you? Remember, you said one day last year, you go to that gogo that says to you, your life is not going the right way because of A, B, C, D, E. But you are busy going to Ukoko Batini, Ukoko Mbata, Ukoko Sibani Smelane, Ukoko Sbanibani, Umkulu Sbanibani, Skulu Sbanibani, and they are all telling you exactly the same thing, but still you are not taking the decision. Till when are you going to get a second opinion? They don't say, English doesn't say second opinion for nothing. Second, third opinion for nothing. I've never had 100 opinions. I need to, if I can go to 100 healers, then 99 of them, they're saying one thing, and then only one person is saying another, I'll go with 99. That's why if you went to 3 healers, the English says, if 2 are saying one thing, which means 99% of your problems has been said by these 2 healers, which is correct. Only 1% said something different. But still, Tina, we want to say, no, I still want another opinion. Yes, they say I have a calling. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo, my brothers and sisters, the ones that we have a calling. I don't know. You know, this one depresses me. I don't want to lie to you. You know, it's so difficult to see somebody losing everything because of the calling. Losing everything. You know, the calling part, I don't know. I was really in good spirit for this video, but I really promised myself I won't get into the part for people with calling, ancestral calling. But hey, yo, you know what? I'm sorry to say this if it offends you, but 99% of people who are gifted, people who have people who are spiritually gifted, they are so in denial, and it's not funny anymore. They enjoy going from this healer to that healer, and all of them, or rather most of them, they'll come up with one answer. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. Let's talk about your dreams. Dreams are obvious. Boom, 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 boom. Just explain the dreams, not consulting, not throwing the bones, just telling that this dream means this dream means this. Yeah, I was told, most of them, they say that. I don't want to lie, my brothers and sisters. It's a turn off. It's not funny. If you think healers are getting excited for telling you something that you know, it's not funny, and you're wasting money. That's why at the end of the day, ancestors, they end up closing the tap of money into your life. And they won't just close the tap of money to your life, they'll close it even to your partner. They'll close any streams of money that has to come to you because you are in denial of something that you know. Sometimes that thing that you know, it's very simple. It doesn't even need you to go to initiation of becoming umngoma. It's something very, very, very simple. Maybe sometimes your ancestors just want a recognition. That's all. But when now you've already complicated it by testing the waters. No, I did start the initiation. I went to Twasa in Swaziland, and my ancestors came at night and they said this and this. No, I did what. Most of us who have ancestral calling, who are gifted spiritually, we lie because of we are in denial. I know, I've been there. I know I've lied myself before when I was in denial that whatever I think makes me happy, whatever I think it's my stream of making money, I'm wasting my time. They want me to go and help people, period. And when the ancestors started to close tabs, they did not just close tabs to me alone. They shifted people that were assisting me. They've shifted. Ancestors shift people that you believe Usbanibani will never leave me. Usbanibani is my brother, is my sister, is my friend, is my love, is my what. So simpinch, we grew up together. I used to teach him the work. I used to, whatever you may say and everything. Your ancestors, they don't care with or because back. Those are ancestors. That's why I'm saying today, prepare the soil for the seed. If you are going to start a business this year, make sure, don't allow any negative forces to disturb you. Your plan is there, your idea is brilliant. Everything is in point. But if there's a negative somebody that is behind you, if you have a self-invited enemy, if that sister hates you, that brother hates you, that ex hates you, your own parents hate you, they don't care about you, you are nothing to them, trust me, they will do something to fail you because you are too relaxed. Don't over trust your idea more than the possibilities of that will make that idea to disappear. Don't only invest in an idea that you want to do. There's a client that I have that I'm assisting. He's very good. when he says he did a research of how to do the pit toilets, the rural toilets that we have in the rurals, that does not smell at all. What I like about him, he's on the mission to prepare himself so that when he knocks on the doors, they open for him. I've done a video where I said, your competitors are on another level. When people are preparing their soil, they don't sleep 8 hours. People that are preparing their soil, they don't have a weekend. People that are preparing the soil for their seeds, they don't have a day off. People who are preparing the seed for what they want to achieve, they don't have time to make excuses to say, I cannot do this because. They do what it takes. Then we say, ever since he has money, he's posting. Ever since she's working, she's posting. You were not there when she traveled to get help. You were not there when she was fighting the enemy. You were not there when he was fighting with his own siblings for him to succeed, who were using witchcraft on him. You were not there. You don't know what they went through. There are other rituals when we perform. I can feel, even on myself, I can feel the pain when I perform that ritual, to say sometimes we have to go, or we have to do things the hard way to achieve good life. Sometimes we see people having a good life, nice time, wedding dress, dressing nicely, driving beautiful cars and everything, living a posh life, and we say, Baben and Tlantla, it was just pure lack of God. There's nothing called pure lack of God. Forget it. You can read your Bible until you, from page A until to page Z. There's nothing like that. People work hard for where they are. People, they gave up a lot to be where they are. When because of you think you went to school, you go to church every Sunday, even go to church, sometimes it's not easy for other people. Sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes there are people who are going to church, almost the whole congregation, they don't want to speak to him because somebody said something about them. There are people who are tired of going to church because of the politics that are in church. There are people who don't want to touch muti with their hands. They don't want you to tell them anything that has to do with muti because of their experiences. They've been there, they've done that, and they've had it. And we can't judge them. We can't judge them. You are not there. However, their way of preparing their soil for the seed, it was unique. It was personal. They did what it takes. You know where to get help, you don't want to go. You make appointments, you don't pitch up. You make an appointment. You know, there are people who there are people that they just amaze me. You know, we've got different characters. They will make an appointment with a pastor. The pastor, they will never pitch. They will make an appointment with a guy who's a potential investor or whatever. They will never pitch. They will make an appointment with a traditional healer. They will never pitch. Because they believe, I don't think, there's somebody who said, I don't think I need a favor or I need to have somebody inside for this idea. No one ever came with this idea. Way but that. There's no idea called unique idea. It's unique to you because you think somebody else doesn't have. I know of many people, yes, others were lying to say, yes, I've also came up with this idea. How many people do you know to say, yes, I've once written this song? How many songs do you know that almost everybody is singing it? And then you say, I'm the first one to sing, to write about it. No, others, we didn't know them, but now we know them, and now we play them as well. Prepare your soil for the seed. Do what it takes to move from where you are to where you want to be. And most importantly, to where you should be. Don't relax. Get out of the comfort zone. Get out of the comfort zone. Have you realized how many companies are retrenching? I get at least 3 to 4 calls every day. Maybe 1 or 2 are my clients. Others, I haven't even tried to help them. Do you know how many times, do you know how many people I have to sometimes to wake up in the morning or at night, or sometimes even to help them pray in my sleep? There are calls that I will go to bed with in my head to say, I just wish the ancestors of this person that called me with this problem can be resolved. Whether they come to me for help or they go somewhere else, as long as these problems can be resolved. Companies are retrenching more than they did during COVID. Most of the people who were sent to go work from home, most of them, they got retrenched at home. But you know, people cannot see because you kept on saying you're working from home. And it was for the company, it was an easier way from the company to say, because of COVID, go work from home. No, actually, we don't need you. How many companies do you know that are closing down? Whoever thought, don't lie, whoever thought Tupperware can close doors? Whoever thought Tupperware can close doors? Uput Vincent and myself, we were the first males and the first people to sell Tupperware at Maponya Mall. Uput Vincent and myself, we were the first males and the first people to sell Tupperware at Maponya Mall as males. And we made a reasonable money out of that. I've never thought. There's a Tupperware center. It was at Biela Center at Empangeni, next to Mika Hardware. It pains me to see those garage doors closed. When they removed the signs of Tupperware on that building, my eyes were full of tears to see that. Because how many households that has Tupperwares because of the men and women who were selling, especially women, because of the women who were selling Tupperware, who were giving credit of Tupperware while they are not getting a credit a mover. How many households who don't have Tupperware? Very few. Very few. Most of the houses, they have Tupperwares because of the women who were going from door to door, who were selling Tupperwares at work, in the community, at schools, and wherever. How many people are not getting an income because of Tupperware? I'm talking about one company here. It pains me. It pains me. Then you say your idea is unique. You don't need to go and consult anyone. You don't need a prayer. You don't need a contact for you, for your product to get out there, for your idea to get out there. You think you can make it alone. Hello. Sobon. Togos. I'm very touched with this video. You'll forgive me if I was out of line. Till we meet in the next video. Chosen.